Dear colleagues, we'll continue our operation today. Are we all right with the sound? We'll continue our working day, and I'll invite two activists from Euromaidan, participants of our Revolution of Dignity, Anatoliy Mutel and Mykola Tokar. They've been at our briefing about a year ago now. Our guys will tell us if things have changed, if their expectations have been justified, and if things have changed since the Revolution of Dignity. Let me show you some clips from last year's briefing. The expectations, the hopes of Mr. Mykola and Anatoly. The best memory would be for all the soldiers, my brothers who were killed, the change of system of government. What we were hoping for from the very beginning. We hope that those people who were ordering the shooting or were shooting would be punished. I believe they would be punished, but it's not one day. There will be time, there will be investigation. The government needs to change in order to punish them. So you're not happy with the government? Okay. Are you happy with the government? I'm asking you, this is your press conference. I'm answering you. I'm not happy to see this government. Tell me specifically who you're not happy with and why. You want investigation to happen sooner. What would be your expectations to people in government today? They gave up Crimea without our permission. They should have acted. They didn't. Another clip. Чи вірите ви в те, що...
Do you have faith in the investigation, and who's conducting the investigation?
Чи вірите ви в те, що зараз справді відбувається розслідування, і чи вірите ви тим людям, які
believe those people who do the investigation, whether it will happen to the end? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't believe really. These investigations should have happened sooner, and the government should have demonstrated that they work. They should have punished those guilty. How about the people who investigate? Do you learn about that through media, or do you have direct contact with those investigators? No direct contact. No direct contact. Please tell us a little bit about yourself. You have families. So, Mr. Mykola, Mr. Anatoly. So, some retrospective. 1 year since, have your expectations came true? What would you like to tell us now? Microphone, please. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me begin that in Ukraine we have war. We are at war, and things became much more difficult. Nobody expected a war. And these difficulties and many things did not come true. We were planning for things, and they never came. But we believe that Ukraine would overcome, will have peace. Things would be good with us in our country. Mr. Anatoly, glory be to Ukraine, and glory be to heroes. Our 100 was at Arkada barricade where most heroes died during Revolution of Dignity. Up till July, all The members of our 100 have been moved to anti-terrorist operation zone, and we are providing direct help to them to stand fast against the aggression of the enemy. Unfortunately, the murderers are not punished. We know that for many reasons they have left Ukraine. Only a few men remain under arrest, but we hope to get justice and punishment for these murderers. Ukraine will get the freedom that we are worthy of. Ukraine's history is more than 1,000 years, and we have gained the right to get free Ukraine. The soldiers who fought for free Ukraine need to be justified, need to be avenged. Ukraine will become free country again. Are you part of volunteer battalions, or are you helping our guys in the east with equipment and ammunition? What's happening? Who are you asking? You can both answer. Take your turn. Yes, since January I am a part of volunteer battalion Aidar in Shastye, that our battalion immediately fights for our territorial wholesomeness of Ukraine. After deployment of our Maidan 100 to anti-terrorist operation zone, we organized a group for self-help. We know their needs, and we used to serve as volunteers, talking to many circles of people who could provide help. And now we got to know more foundations that keep helping us, and so we send address assistance to our soldiers in Shastye and Lugansk. We also provide assistance to National Guard soldiers that have gone through the training and were deployed to the terrorist operation zone in Mariupol for the roadblocks. This is a tank unit. The soldiers of our 100 serve in the armed forces of Ukraine, in Aidar battalion as well. And immediately we have visited Shastye, Luhansk heat power plant, and we provide food assistance, equipment.
Means of communication, warm clothing. On the 19th of December, we officially registered as a charity fund, and we continue our work. Now, Ukrainians are tired of the bad news from the east, but we need to continue assisting our soldiers there. Your statement, what would you say to Ukrainians for them not to stop helping them? First of all, I would like to ask Ukrainians and say that don't forget those people who gave their life for our victory. Have only 100 those people who are wounded, who are in hospitals, and for their lives, not for their death, and not to be wasted. They gave their life for our liberty, for our freedom. I remember words of one of witnesses who told that dying one soldier during Kiev, one of 100, he told, If I wish it was not wasted. And after those words, he died. All of us, we should remember which price we paid, they paid, and for what we have now. And no doubt, it's important that under such conditions, we forgot wounded Maidan activists. Compensations are not paid to all, not to relatives even of Heavenly 100 from the Friendly 100. Ukrainians must get together. Maybe we should remember, and we should not forget that time when they forget those events, and it's difficult now, and it's difficult for people of Ukraine, and the life is very low. But we should not forget who defend us. This is a temporary phenomena, and there will be a material prosperity, and it's very more important for us to stand together and to do everything to improve conditions on the front for our soldiers. Thank you very much. Colleagues, do you have questions? Well, these good words for their lives not to be wasted. We stop our briefing. The next one will be at 1:30.